Okay.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go on Monday night primetime. Flowers now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He's still going at the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, Parker, as they get the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Jackson now on 3rd. Flush down out to his left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback that evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Henry takes it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Good.
And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
I got that good. Good.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this will stick them back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Catch made by Woody Marks. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his back, Marks. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Dime coverage from the Lions. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Vontae Maddox comes up with it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Bronk, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pitch and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. They give to Henry on the inside handoff.
That's
Good
why
line
you
there,
get
kicking that outside. This is going to be a gain of 8. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Waste of time. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hold on. Catch it.
From the gun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
Intended target there was David Njoku. And 4th and 4 coming up. Jack Fox on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
I wouldn't catch it if I was you.
He's got it at the 24. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. Flying down the middle with Henry. He finds space for a few yards that time. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Hey, boy. Yeah, I hope I don't sweat. I hope I don't have your hot flash.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Flowers now to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans.
Forward. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Along the right sideline, there's space at the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So 1 snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little base?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields the hard squib kick. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renounce. Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. I know it's early, Brock, but that got kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. This is the and the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First give on the ground. It's ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it.
Oh,
And
you
he
lost.
falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Giving 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions trim the lead to 1. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. The pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
2 for 6, 180. What's that?
A give left side for Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
20.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Out of the shotgun. Goff finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hey, lift! Hey, shell!
Goff on 3rd. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now a 4th down staring right at him. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. Flowers now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
That's their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a give for Henry. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. So only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground. They're facing 3rd and long.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has his man's cut by Andrews. And they'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, Ken. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That's all people do.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
180. Sit on.
Another run for Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
180. Sit on. 180. What a shot.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Sit on. 180.
Running once more with Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, but you start holding auditions for someone who can.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finish it up!
Changing it up here. Jackson on the move, headed right. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual direct DBs, they're a nightmare.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from just 23 yards away.
Pete, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
He's got the squiver. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. That's low and bounces short of his man. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fields the hard squib kick. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Like 20!
A give to Gibbs to start the third. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Again, it's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Now gone. Wright reels it in. And he's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He finds Njoku, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Justin Matabike making that stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
180!
In off to Gibbs from the gun. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Fox now to kick this one away. Flowers now to return it. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
See, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is Henry on second. And he's going to go down right along Westfield strike. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Blitz coming, Lamar. That's incomplete on second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Roquan Smith.
With a relentless need, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With rapid remission at 12 weeks and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks.
His phone is addicted to him. He once won a staring contest with the sun. His senses less used. He is still the most interesting man in the world. Stay thirsty, my friends. Oh, yeah. Chance to win the protein pop. Or 20 grams of protein, crisp veggies for just $3.99. $3.99? Protein pop. Over 20 grams of protein for $3.99. Try all 4. Maybe we were about there. Well, when you're in here, it's smooth sailing. For decades, we've brought you the very best. Relax. Ooh, and taste it. And the fans keeps growing. New stores. Endless new finds. Every day. My name's Gary. I can show that we're the best at the seafood. This football game. Opening me, boy. And, fun time. You were defense football. 8 touchdowns. You were just a lunatic nigga. Right, then you were just... And I'm telling you, you're just a little brother. My young little brother. With big mustache and big muscles and two little boy heads. Two little boy minds. I hate you. What we call the trouble. And we're going to football team. Greatness is just not worth the time. But the unlikely place to go.
Yeah, it went down. It went down. Just recently.
This vacation is such a good call. Three moms sitting down at the same time must document this historic moment. I'm not moving on the list. Don't worry. AT&T gave me the new iPhone 17 Pro with the center stage front camera. Didn't even need the most expensive plan. Should we go with kids? No. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. You can trade in early. And conditions. Most insurance plan not required. Plus, switch to AT&T. We'll pay off your phone balance up to $800 per line.
And an All-Pro last season there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard
Following that little 2-yard
line.
run, it's 2nd and 8. Coming right is Gibbs. He has this down to the 34. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, that's a tackle run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Off to the air now. Sends this to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands, because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Handoff headed right to Henry. He cuts it towards the sideline. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
48 yards. Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
180. What a shot. Right now, boys.
A draw now. This is Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Finish it up.
Up the middle, it's Marks. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively, because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Rolling left, buying some time. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Power squid kick is taken in. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. We're going to have a stoppage here as we see an injured player. It's David Njoku, who's worse for wear following the play. Motion the tight end over. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Goff back to throw. He did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
See you morning. See you morning. Oh well.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thank you.
The left side
Thank you.
blocked by Andrews. And they have this well to the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
Fucking dropped it. Yes, see? Thank you, Madden. Thank you for eating.
Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's got the squibber. Oh, he rocks that tackler. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. And they're going to throw out of the gun.
Yeah, fuck. Shit. You fucking lucky ass.
And that could be what
You fucking love me.
He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fields the hard squib kick. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Fucking pissed.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Goff trying to get here after the pick. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35.
Okay.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Okay.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap here to go. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the fourth. We're going to have a stoppage here as we see an injured player. It's David Njoku, who's worse for wear following the play.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
You laugh, yeah. You better be thanking Madden, and you eating it.
Right around the 45-yard line.
In the middle.
Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, middle.
He's back to throw. Buying some time right. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. It's gets away, came off his foot wrong, instantly low and short here. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
You bitch. You fucking bitch. You don't know fuck. You do that.
And the Ravens make the play
Oh,
to
fuck
shoot.
this stupid ass bitch. I'm fucking done.
I've got some upcoming energy drinks you're going to want to see, including the first look of the Red Bull Summer Edition and the surprise drop from Monster. Let's get to it. I've already covered this before, but the Spring Edition from Red Bull is the Cherry Sakura, which is a flavor coming from Japan, and we're likely going to see that in early March. And that is going to be followed by the Summer Edition, which is Sudachi Lime. This is also from Japan. This was released there 2 years ago, coming to the U.S. both in regular and zero sugar in full size cans. Very excited that they're bringing all these Japanese flavors to the U.S. Monster has a red, white, and blue raz drink. This is coming in May, but it's dropped early. You can get this at Casey's Brew May exclusively and at military bases as well. Ghost has an upcoming collab with 7-Up. I'm super excited to try this. Obviously a lemon lime flavor, and this is supposed to drop in April according to Heavy Hitter. And Alani Nu has a lime slush flavor. This is slated to come out in February or March. I've heard both of them, so I'm expecting it sometime in late February.